Suveer Nundlall Akshay Rampersad. So Suveer gained valuable consulting experience in key areas of traditional life assurance cycle. His product development experience spans projects across South African personal financial market. Listen to his fun facts. Professional DJ with experience in playing a variety of venues in Cape Town and Stellenbosch, which include clubs, multi-residents at Tiger's Milk, outdoor music festival, private events, and national radio, 5FM, name drop. Passionate about mixed martial arts, MMA, and I'm currently engaged in dedicated training and continuous development in the art of Thai kickboxing, which is Muay Thai. Akshay holds a BCom honors degree from UCT and is currently a technical member of the ASA, and he has worked 4 years in the life insurance industry. Fun facts, his spare time, he enjoys running and will be running his first marathon this year. He also enjoys playing paddle. How do you know someone plays paddle? They tell you. Just like when someone studies at UCT, they tell you. He's a keen gamer, so please enjoy. And the topic is level up your mind, the game-changing benefits of meditation. Final talk of the day.
The clicker.
Thanks, Siv.
Pleasure, pleasure. You're the first person to say thanks to me. Thank you so much. The last speaker, the first person. You know these people, these pedal players and DJs. You see, they're so polite.
Cool. Thanks, everyone, for being here for the last session of the evening. I think we got put last, so in case you see you falling asleep, just say you're meditating. So yeah, today my colleague Suveer and I will be taking you through the game-changing benefits of meditation. Meditation has been around for since 1500 BC, and without any benefits to meditation, we wouldn't see it being so diligently practiced around the world and by so many people. Although the forms of meditation have changed over the years, the core techniques of staying focused and improving mindfulness has remained the same. Over 500 million people across the world practice some sort of meditation, and we hope by enlightening you today on this game-changing technique to level up your mind, we can increase that number. Looking at our journey for today, Suveer will be taking you through a guided meditation. We'll then look at some definitions of some common terms that are sometimes misused or used interchangeably. We'll then look at some different types of meditation, and then focus in on Transcendental Meditation, also known as TM. We'll then move on to the benefits of TM, including reducing stress, and finally applications in industry and some examples. I'd like to now hand over to Suveer.
Thank you, Akshay. Okay, I'd like to take you guys through a guided mindfulness meditation. Your participation is completely voluntary, and I encourage every single person sitting here to participate. Especially for those at the back. I've been watching. You guys are on your phone all the time. I'm paying attention to you guys specifically. And yeah, so for those who are going to participate, it might feel a bit strange, unfamiliar, uncomfortable, but I encourage you to just go with it and commit, and let's evaluate afterwards. Okay, taking a moment to just get comfortable. Sitting in a position that's good for you, whether your feet are on the floor or extended out in front of you. Now close your eyes. Shift your awareness from the room around you to your breath and the rise and fall of your chest. No two people breathe in the same way. So by taking a moment to acknowledge your breath, you're taking time to honor your unique process of releasing and receiving. With each breath in, you draw to you all that you need. And with each breath out, you give yourself permission to release all that no longer serves you. You can choose to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Or you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, whichever works best for you. Now shift your awareness to your breath and the rise and fall of your chest. And imagine your breath flowing from the center of your chest, across your shoulders, down your arms, past your elbows, wrists, into your hands, and into your fingertips. Bring your awareness back to the center of your chest. Imagine your breath flowing from the center of your chest down your spine, flowing with effortless ease down your torso, down into your hips, passing your thighs, knees, into your legs, past your ankles, into your feet, and to the tips of your toes. Shift your awareness back to your breath and the rise and fall of your chest. And this time, imagine your breath flowing up past your neck, passing your jaw, cheekbones, forehead, until it reaches the top of your head. Just using your breath, you've allowed yourself a moment of stillness, reconnected with your body, and allowed yourself a moment of quiet and relaxation. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out when you're ready. And if your eyes are closed, you may open them now. Thank you for your participation. What I took you guys through was a guided mindfulness meditation using your breath. And the reason why I did that is I wanted to spend a few minutes on those words. Mindfulness, meditation. What's the difference? Is it the same? And how does it relate to mental health? So the internet is flooded with information about the benefits of mindfulness and meditation. They often use these words interchangeably without little explanation of either. For those who want to start practicing meditation or living mindfully, this can be quite confusing. So yes, mindfulness and meditation are interrelated. They're not the same thing, and I'll explain why. So meditation is a set of techniques, practices that involve training the mind to focus and redirect thoughts. Essentially what it is a deliberate and systemic process of engaging the mind in a particular way to cultivate specific qualities or states of consciousness, meditation. Mindfulness, the technical definition, refers to the intentional and non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. Paying attention to one's thoughts, feelings, body sensations, and the surrounding environment. Simply put, just being in the present moment without judgment. You're not dwelling on the past problem at work or projecting into the future about plane tickets you need to purchase for a family holiday. It's just being in that moment. Mindfulness. And mental health, that just refers at a high level a person's overall well-being in terms of their psychological, emotional, and social functioning. So it comprises of factors of their ability to cope with stress, maintain healthy relationships, handle the emotions effectively, and just have a positive sense of self, mental health. So the distinction between meditation and mindfulness, so as I mentioned earlier, so meditation is the tool that through regular practice we get the outcome or the quality of mindfulness. So continuing on our journey, we started off with meditation. We understand the differences between meditation, mindfulness, and mental health. At a high level, we're looking at the different types of meditation. There's 4 main types of meditation: concentrative, insight, loving-kindness, and movement. So concentrated meditation is the one that I took you guys through, specifically a mindfulness meditation. And the idea there is to focus or pay attention to a specific object. In our case, that object was the breath, but it can be a mantra, it can be visualization, etc. Insight meditation comes from the word insight. The goal there is using techniques or practices to develop a deeper understanding of one's own mind. And the most common one there is the Vipassana meditation. There are a few other examples as mentioned. The third type is the love-kindness meditation. And so the techniques and practices there aim to develop the qualities of love, kindness, compassion for oneself and others. It involves generating positive intentions and sending it out. The most common type there is the metta meditation. After my presentation at Foresight in Cape Town Tuesday, I actually had a conversation with Vicky, and she told me that this is the one that she practices. Lastly, we have movement meditation. It comes from the word movement, and the practices there involve actual movement or physical activity. Common examples are Tai Chi or Qigong. But the point of this slide is to show that there are many different types of meditation, each with a unique approach and focus. But I want to draw your attention specifically to Transcendental Meditation, also known as TM. So TM involves the use of a mantra, a sound, a phrase that's repeated silently in the mind. This makes it quite easy for beginners to learn and practice regularly. It has gained popularity in recent years as prominent business leaders such as Ray Dalio, Russell Simons, Rick Goings, and celebrities such as Cameron Diaz, Hugh Jackman, Oprah Winfrey, Katy Perry, to name a few, that actually practice this technique. But the main reason why we've chosen TM is due to the vast volume of scientific research that have been conducted on this technique. Over 600 studies spanning across over 250 independent universities and research institutions across 30 countries have documented the benefits of TM, and Akshay will go into these benefits in a few slides. So while all forms of meditation have their benefits, the extensive research on TM and its demonstrated effectiveness on improving health and well-being has made it a popular choice for those who want to incorporate meditation into their daily life to help them reduce the one thing we love most: stress. In our day-to-day lives, we are constantly bombarded by large volumes of sensory experiences that overload our sympathetic nervous system. For example, loud noises, flashing lights, crowds, advertisements, and anything trying to grab our attention which activates that fight-or-flight mechanism in our body, throwing us out of balance, triggering stress. Stress is a vicious cycle. The more stressed we are, the more likely we are to become more stressed. I'm sure you've all experienced. Under stress conditions, we're more prone to fights, arguments, conflicts, tensions, which further exacerbate stress. Stress can block creativity. It hinders our ability to think creatively, and it can actually provide a mental block, make it more difficult to solve problems. However, TM has known to help turn the circle around. So if the body is able to remove stress, it's able to function more normally. More normal functioning means we can remain spontaneously calm, more ourselves, more restful. And this rest actually then neutralizes the stress. Stress makes less of an impression, less of an impact on us. And so the body becomes more and more efficient in removing stress, not only during meditation, but also during stressful activity. For example, it's like drawing a line on water. As soon as you draw it, it is automatically removed. I'll now hand over to Akshay to talk about the benefits of TM.
Cool. Thanks, Suveer. So yeah, I'll be taking us through the benefits of TM. So to start off, I'll be looking at mortality. So to go through the benefits, we looked at various studies that were performed. And the first study was a study done with a group of individuals aged 55 and over with high blood pressure. It was also a group of individuals that never had any stress-decreasing intervention before. What the study aimed to do was to check if these stress interventions affected or caused specific mortality in these individuals. The individuals were grouped into 3 groups: a control group, and 3 groups for stress-decreasing interventions, being TM, the mindfulness group, and a mental relaxation group. The results of the study are interpreted in relative risk ratios, which I thought I'd quickly define. For this study, the relative risk meant it was a measure to assess the strength of the association between the intervention, being TM, and the event death. A relative risk ratio less than 1 meant there was a decreased risk of TM leading to death, while a relative risk ratio greater than 1 meant there was an increased risk. However, a relative risk ratio equal to 1 meant there was no difference between TM and the control group. What we saw in the results of this particular study is that when TM was compared to all the other groups, the relative risk ratio was less than 1, which meant there was a decreased risk of death for the groups. What was also interesting that when comparing TM to the other active therapy, being the mental relaxation group and the mindfulness group, it also showed improvement. What we see here is a survival function that was created from the study. We also see there was a higher probability of survival for the TM group, which is the solid line, compared to the control group. I'll then move on to health benefits. So there's various studies that have been done over the last 50 years regarding the health benefits that TM can provide. The health benefits range from improving various health conditions and also decreasing the risk in various systems. Health benefits range from factors associated with longevity, including work satisfaction, mental health, physical function, and physical health. There's also health benefits shown there's also health benefits shown to reduce resting blood pressure, and also reduce blood pressure in normotensive patients. TM has also shown signs of increased blood flow to the mind, which also is the basis of increased brain function. A comprehensive list of studies can be found on David Orm Johnson's website. He's a leading researcher and a PhD holder in meditation and its benefits. Finally, I shall look at some health cost benefits. To look at the health cost benefits, we looked at a study that was done in Quebec, Canada. The study looked at the changes in physician costs over 5 years between TM participants and non-TM participants. The study matched TM participants from the Quebec Health Insurance Agency to non-TM participants based on the demographic profile, and the measure used was the fees paid by the health insurance to private physicians. TM's group's annual rates of change in payments declined significantly when compared to the control group. Looking at the graph that was created from the study, we've converted it to rands and also adjusted it for inflation. We see that in the first year, there was 11% decrease in health costs for the TM group, with a large difference coming in from the third year onwards. After 5 years, we saw there was a 35% decrease in health costs, which is significant compared to the 1% decrease in the non-TM group. I'll now look at some applications. Given that TM has so many benefits on mortality and morbidity, how can life insurers use this and implement this to improve the health of patients and the lifestyle, as well as reduce their claim experience? Well, there's various ways that it can be included, starting off with incentives. Life insurers and medical aids can offer incentives such as reduced premiums or even cashbacks to policyholders or members that take up a TM practice. These can promote their members to start using the TM practice to ensure they gain the health benefits from it. They can also have partnerships with organizations that provide TM programs or online training or even any type of resource to provide to their members. And finally, we have complementary therapy, where medical aids could offer TM as a complementary therapy for chronic conditions that then would be in place of more expensive treatments. I'd now like to look at some case studies with some companies, international companies, that have either incorporated TM for their policyholders or in their corporate culture. Firstly, I'll start with United Healthcare. United Healthcare is one of the largest insurance companies in the United States. They've partnered with a meditation app called Calm, and they offer guided meditation sessions, sleep stories, and other mindfulness resources to their policyholders. They believe that this will promote healthy behaviors and prevent chronic diseases. Next, we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is a federation of health insurance companies in the United States. Their mindfulness program is called Wellvolution. They offered guided meditation sessions, yoga classes, and other wellness resources to their policyholders. And they believe it reduces the stress and improves overall well-being of their policyholders. Next, we have Cigna, which is another global health insurance company. They have mindfulness-based stress reduction programs, which even include coaching from mindfulness experts. They believe this can help with stress, anxiety, and depression, and also improve overall well-being. Finally, we have Allianz, which is one of the world's largest insurance companies. They include meditation and mindfulness practices in their corporate culture. They have meditation sessions, stress reduction programs, and various mindful trainings that they offer to employees. They believe this enhances their focus and productivity and overall well-being. Sorry.
Thank you, Akshay.
Cool.
I'll now come to the conclusion. So today we embarked on a brief journey together. We experienced the calm and clarity that meditation can bring into our life through our guided meditation practice. We dived into the distinction between mindfulness, meditation, and mental health. We looked at a few different types of meditation, and amongst those, we realized that TM was a technique that's widely practiced among many people around the world, and many of its benefits scientifically supported. We then looked at the benefits as well as the applications of how we incorporate meditation in general into the insurance industry, and looked at a few case studies of companies right now in the world that have incorporated it. So I hope by now everybody here is eager to incorporate some form of meditation practice or technique into their life. And you're all asking the question in your head, okay, where do I go from here? How do I get more information? Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm going to recommend 4 excellent resources that I've used, and I'd encourage you to explore at least one of these 4. The first one is the app called Headspace, very popular, you probably know it. It's an app you can download, and from there you can find very basic guided meditations and mindful exercise. Another excellent resource is the application called Insight Timer. Not as popular, but an excellent resource. It has a wider range of meditation techniques and podcasts, just information from experienced teachers around the world. For those who specifically would like to learn TM, you have to learn TM through a certified TM practitioner. And using this link, tm-za.org, it takes you to the official South African TM website, where you can find a TM teacher near you wherever you are in the country. And lastly, not necessarily related to meditation, but just a brilliant channel that I use, is a channel called Binatural Beats on YouTube, with some soothing brain frequencies that you can listen to even while you're working. As for the businesses out there, we encourage you to contact us, and together we can find ways to incorporate meditation into your business operations and leveraging of its many benefits. Together we can find ways to improve the lives of many individuals and help transform the health and insurance landscape. And just a final call to action, whether you're an actuary, medical profession, or anything, let us ignite conversations, learn from each other, ask questions, and explore and further research into this topic, because it has many benefits for us to make use of. Thank you for your time and participation.